Welcome back to Less Cash, More Mash. My name's Tom.
And I'm Mike.
And today is Sunday Fun Day. Woo! Sunday Fun Day. So, what are we doing today on Sunday Fun Day? Again, we're going to do the Battle of the Bottle and Bonds again. We've already done two other things, and I won't disclose who actually won, but we have two winners so far, two different rounds. So, this round, they were both all cheaper bottles. This round, I said, let's go with a couple heavy hitters. So we went some of the more expensive ones. So this one is Heaven Hill Bottled in Bond. This one is Calumet Farms 10 years. Colonel E.H. Taylor and Old Forester Bottled in Bond, part of the Whiskey Rose series. So I figured we got to throw at least one of the big ones in there that we have. That I mean, these are all on the pricier side. So just for reference, like we got this for $37.99. That was a steal, by the way. We got this one for $46, again a steal. This one is $64.49, and this one we paid $60 even. So normally these two are way more money lately when you find them out. So we're gonna do regular whiskey rules. The mash mix-up rules. Mike poured them. I was out of the room.
Might be 10 on the floor, stuff like that. Not outrageous.
I mixed them up when he wasn't in the room. So we're gonna start from the left, work our way right, and we'll jump right into it.
See that stutter?
Well, because you distract my train of thought, and then I have to try to think of what
I
I'm
have no
saying.
train of thought. So.
No, that's why. It is. Sometimes you see it about $10 or $12 more than that, but
Unlike
this
Taylor.
isn't no E.H. Taylor, right? Sometimes I find this for $3.99. I've seen it on the shelves, as opposed to the $40-something it's supposed to be.
I think we're gonna have another fun day.
Yeah, I don't think there's a bad one on here. I'm not sure what I'm smelling, but it's actually smelling pretty good.
Mm-hmm. It's actually tasting very, very good.
It tastes better than it smells.
Yes.
The good part of the mash mix-ups is by the time we come back, they're just all crazy
does
open.
Tend to jump.
This is actually very good. I really can't, other than we didn't do this one that long ago, but that one didn't light me up like I was hoping, but I was hoping it opened up in the bottom.
If I was to guess right now, I'd be leaning towards Forester or Taylor right now.
I'm really not sure. I know it's very, very good. I'll say that.
It is that.
When I wrote these four down, there wasn't one that I was going to be like, oh, man, do we have to drink it? I can tell you that one. I knew it was going to be.
Absolutely not.
That is very good. That's going to be a tough one to beat. Let's put it that way.
And again, my predictions or guesses could be way off. Just
oh no,
that's an initial guess.
I say yeah. No, I don't even have a guess. That's how much that was just very good.
I just don't remember them two. I tend to remember them two, and even though we did those eons ago, I haven't had
that. I haven't had this one in particular. I've gone back to the 1920 and the 1910.
The only one we just kind of really did that one not too long ago. But
well, the Calumet 10 we didn't do too long ago either.
Too long for this brain.
Oh, you and me both. There's been a lot of whiskeys in between then. This has a very good nose also. Dark, rich, chocolatey. I'm not so much worried about which bottle I'm drinking. Wow, that has a good finish though. Not so much which bottle I'm drinking. Which one do I like better?
No,
and that has a good finish. That is still there.
That one holds on more.
That's how yeah. That was a little baby sipping. It's still in my mouth. That had a good finish.
Now that leads me to believe that it's Heaven Hill.
That honestly was what I was thinking in my head.
Because I remember that one. Because this one I thought we said was like sweet and smooth.
But as we drank it, I think it kept going. I'm going to do this for right now, just an initial. If I had to guess a guess, I would go there. I would say that glass 2 is Heaven Hill myself. You guys will know. I always put up the bottle. We don't know until I edit it later.
I don't know.
So
you're putting that ahead?
I am right now. I'm going to wait till it comes back.
It's a more aggressive drinker.
I thought this one drank hotter. This one drinks more fluid, coated better. I wouldn't worry about it until I come back. It ain't going to matter until we come back anyways. But to me, I like okay, but you can put it any way you want.
It's a little more aggressive.
When we nick and knack, and it might be, but to me, it just brought a lot more flavor and taste. I didn't get to spin that one because someone was laying on my left hand, but I got to do these with a handicap.
I thought for sure one of these would jump out.
Which one? I thought the kernel would jump out. I'm waiting for like a butterscotch or the
Well,
sweetness.
I thought Old Forester was going to jump out.
I'm hoping I get the banana on that one. I haven't got either one of them, but I'm hoping at least on the way back. I haven't got it yet. So in this way, when we do it, we are drinking the same thing. That 100% is Colonel E.H. Taylor right there.
I was going to go with
99.8% then. How's that? I'll give you a 2% chance. A 0.2% chance.
This is Calumet.
No, this is the Colonel. It's got that sweetness. I'm getting to that butterscotch, fruity butterscotch.
I'm leaning towards Calumet.
No, that's all right. You can be wrong. That's
okay.
All right, now I got to compare it. Do I like it better? This is very. These are 4 good.
I don't know. 2 kind of had it a little extra, but 1 was easier to me. 2 had a little extra.
2 to me is richer, thicker, darker. I'm going to have to probably A and B these, where this one's lighter, brighter, and sweeter to me. It's a fruitier end of it, and it's got that butterscotchy sweetness. I'm going to put it up as up there. I can almost tie all 3 of these in the beginning, but I'm going to do this for now. They're pretty close. I'm going to wait till we come back to really decide.
I don't think this is the top. This is not my top runner.
I think it's tied with the second one. I think this is my top runner, just going that way. Me personally. But I'll wait till I come back.
I'm thinking this is Calumet here. My head.
Okay.
Oh, no.
No, then that's your head. His head's broken.
I'm not even sure.
His head's broken because if this last one gives me this is 1, 2, 3, 4. But we'll see. That's going to be my guess. And I'm going to say your head's broken just for fun. I could be 100% wrong, but it sounds better that way. Okay, so this is Old Forester. Do you get nuts?
Not screaming just yet.
Please tell me you get banana bread, because this is like bananas. They're just floating out of the glass. I'll do it on camera. I'll give you 20 good push-ups if this is not the Old Forester. This has got to be. I haven't done 20 push-ups in forever. I probably wouldn't be able to do them anymore.
This has a really nice flavor, though.
Mm-hmm. Just for fun, this is my prediction on bottles. And this will be yours.
Right now.
Yeah.
And
well, unless you say this is something else, I don't know. But
no.
This is definitely Old Forester to me. There's going to be a hard decision. These honestly, if you can get if you're new to the game and you're watching this and you can get any one of these bottles, these are all buys.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Get them at a decent price. Try to get them at MSRP. But these are phenomenal. In fact, Steve's down in Virginia and he's finding this at retail, which is huge. If you can get that, these are all good. Every one of the Whiskey Row. We did a battle of the Whiskey Row, and those are really all of them. Good.
I'm leaning towards 4 right now. Might be my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Whether I got the right bottle or not, I got that one edged up a little bit. I think
that's that fruity aspect. So, all right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna let them sit. We're gonna take a break. We'll cleanse our palate. We'll be back. It'll be 10 minutes for us, 1 minute for you. Back. Wow, I'm going to leave that in. All right, so we're going to start on the right, work our way left. Usually I go over and say it. We're going to leave you back in there. You jumped right in.
This is nice.
It is. It really is. We were talking about this the other day. I forget who I was talking with. I talk with a lot of people, but Old Forester is one of these brands.
We're only predicting this, but this nose is like
I'll kiss a pig if this is an Old Forester. I'll be honest with you. This is if it's not. Well, the only other thing that could possibly, I don't remember a banana flavor out of this. This is the only one I've got banana so far. But we'll just say that it is Old Forester.
This is a complete mushmash of all those flavors of yumminess. I just, for the money, especially that money, that's a fantastic bottle.
Wow, it even has a better flavor on this way. Like that opened up even more.
I don't know. That's very good. I can't keep sipping that.
I've said it before. There is something with that. The ones that have that nice fruit forward, This has a deep, dark caramel taste with a nice oaky after finish. This is really
all right.
It's
and
it's
the nose is just the
complexity.
whole.
Yeah,
Like if you're just sitting there and I know a lot of the old timers, they swing their little glass. They got and they swing from the bottom. Yes,
you got the snifter, and you're doing like that. No,
or they got the flat one. They don't even care if their hands
that
melt and anything. That's
coat,
right up there.
That really does coat nice. That is phenomenal. It really is. I'll take it a step further. If it is Old Forester, which I'm willing to bet a lot on, even going back to 86 recently, I went back to the 86, and that is just
that's
phenomenal for dirt money. Really is. Like, that is hard to beat for 25 bucks.
You can get that at like 20, 21.
That's what I'm saying. But even at the $25 mark.
One we just did yesterday, I would jump if you're gonna buy one. I know that was only $8, but if that's 20 something, buy all day, go 86.
I agree with you.
Not disappointed at all.
But that's one of them brands. Like Old Forester 100 is usually cheaper than this. It's the same proof. This seems to bring a little more to the table. But it's just as good, if not. You know what I mean? Like it's right there.
This isn't a bad nose either.
No, it's not.
And I'm
not getting the sweetness I got on the front end.
I'm still leaning towards my arrangement, not yours.
It's not coming out on the nose for me, but on a palate, that is a fruity butterscotch to me. That is really bringing me. That is not bad either.
But that's why I think this is Taylor.
That's what I said.
No,
go back, hit the rewind button. You put this here. I said definitely Colonel D.H. Taylor. That's what I said, and you were like, "Nope, I think it's Calumet." I said, "Okay, we'll can." See when he hits the replay. I know what I said.
But I don't see this jumping ahead of 4.
So it does have the fruit aspect, but it's more of a one note. It doesn't change. Where this one, you get the banana, you get the caramel, you get a banana bread in the middle, and then it finishes with a nice oak. This brings more complexity. This is more, I don't want to say one note, but it's kind of the constant flavor throughout the whole thing. A good flavor of of that sweet butterscotchy. I bring it back.
I missed the
for
butterscotch.
Sure.
Yeah,
I bring it back.
It's definitely behind 4.
Yeah. Not that it's bad in any way, by the way.
This nose jumped into a new land too.
I like this nose on the way through.
It's stronger now.
Yeah. It doesn't compete with 4's nose because that brings that. You don't get the banana. One of these days you're going to get it and you're like, oh my God, I can't believe I didn't get it all this time.
I did for like a couple of times, and then now this is a sweeter nose, not so much fruit.
Sweeter compared to this?
No, compared to.
Oh yeah, no, right, okay. Because it's definitely darker compared to 3. Now this is tricky to me.
Still kind of holds on
because I am getting a decent oak presence on the end,
and a little,
and it's a nice, almost like a, I don't want to say molasses in flavor, but a molasses thickness on the texture for me. That wasn't bad at all. I don't believe it brings me to complexity of 4, but this is a 10-year bourbon. This should bring the oak.
I still
these
think
two I'm still toying with. I don't know, but these two I'm pretty confident. These two I'm still toying with, but I do remember really liking this one.
I'm thinking that's what we have right now.
I don't 100% disagree. I'll wait till I get to the last one.
I don't think it's ahead of 4 right now.
We can knick-knack, but I definitely bring it back with this one. It may creep over 3, but I do like the sweetness of 3 too.
I think it did creep over 3.
I'm gonna tie these for right now. We can go back and forth like we usually do, but moral of the story, I think 4 is still the front runner.
I'm with you.
All right. Glass number 1.
Oh, this is
nose opened up a lot better.
Yeah, it did.
Not as dark and rich as glass number 2, but it's definitely bringing like a nice caramel. It's like a lighter, brighter caramel to me, though.
And I don't remember that in Calumet. So I'm almost gonna think I'm almost thinking we got to switch again for me.
You got to remember, we did the neck pour in Calumet too. I said it had to open up. People were raving about this thing. It had to open up in Calumet. That was my theory. That actually is a very good drink right there. That's going to be tough.
I'm flip flopping him myself. But now I'm torn between 1 and 4.
The scary part is because 2 really brings a lot more oak, and this is a 10-year, and I want to say this is a 6 to 8, maybe 7-year. It's a 7-year. I know for a fact because they switched from 6 to 7-year. What? I got a mind like an elephant over here.
I'm just trying to concentrate on which one I like better, but now I'm torn.
All right. What we're going to do is we're going to pause the video. Me and him are going to go back and forth like we usually do. And that is 100% wrong, just in case we're going with that. But we're going to pause it. We're going to go back and forth. We're going to come up with our results. Whether we're right on the bottles or not, we'll be right on which glass we like the best. So we'll be back in a minute. We are back. And for the first time in the longest time, we totally disagree. Other than whatever's in glass 4 wins. That's it. So
I'll go with that.
We actually left it at this because of the fact because you're not always going to agree. So Mike believes glass 1 is E.H. Taylor. Glass 2 is Heaven Hill. Glass 3 is Calumet Farms. Glass 4 is this. I believe I'm torn with the first 2, but I think Calumet, Heaven Hill, E.H. Taylor, Old Forester. Doesn't matter what we believe in.
Doesn't believe.
We can definitely say that glass number 3, although was very good, is what came in.
Here's the testing part.
It came in last for us. So glass number 3 is whatever you poured.
Right, Pat.
In glass, hopefully, in glass number 2.
2 is Taylor.
So E.H. Taylor. All right. So
that was your prediction.
That was my prediction.
Yeah,
so not that was bad in any way,
No.
other than the fact that it was a constant sweetness throughout, and the other ones just brought a little bit more to the table. But that just goes to show all the people. I mean, if you like that really butterscotch fruity sweetness,
$350.
it's not a $300. I've always said that, anyways. But that is glad. So, what came in second for Mike? Well, it came in third on Mike's thing, but what came in second for me? What was in glass number 2? Because I thought glass number 2 to me edged out glass number 1. He was the other way around. So, glass number 2 for you is what you poured in glass number 3.
Heaven Hill.
So Heaven Hill. So that just honestly, glass number 2 to me is the best viscosity, the best overall hang time, the best coating. Just glass number 4 overpowered it with the complexity of all the different flavors that went in. That was my personal opinion, if you care what I think about it. But
I tried to convince myself that the older was going to be
the smoother.
Yeah,
it kind of was. Because
it's the nose.
I'm guessing glass number 1, which happened to be my 3rd place, Mike's 2nd place, and it is leaps and bounds better than what I thought it was to begin with. So your glass number 1 was whatever you poured originally in glass number 4. Calumet. All right. So, and again, this opened up nice. So I ended up getting all of them on this one. So the winner today of this one, and again, if you have not tried this, and I'll go as far as if you want the cheaper version of it, the Old Forester Signature Bottle 100 is phenomenal. There's a huge complexity of you get that banana, you get a little bit of nuts, you get a nice batter in the middle.
It's available.
It's on almost every shelf.
At least
in Massachusetts.
Even our East Coast area, it's pretty well available.
And they do mark this one up every once in a while in some of the stores, but I got this for $37.99.
I don't know what's going on in
mid
Texas or California. We don't know. I'm sorry,
but for the Old Forester 100 though, which brings almost the same flavors, you're looking at around $30 and under for the 100.
If you're doing this at home, this is going to be a fun day because it's actually more difficult than
in our case, this one you can barely find. This one we can't get here. You have to drive to New York. And this one, again, is $64. So although it's good, honestly, the right one to me finally won. Yeah.
No, it definitely.
You know what I mean? Like to me.
For us.
Yeah. Because this one is readily available.
Again, we don't really have a bad Old Forester.
Honestly, I've never had one. You know what we never tried? Old Forester Rye. I never see it. I'm gonna have to try to find that one.
I've seen it and I kind of walked by it.
That's the only one we haven't tried. Though. We've done in the Statesman, other than like the really specialty ones. But the Statesman is a low proof for like big money usually, and that's the problem with that one.
And that it is problem.
Yeah.
And then it's like, why?
Yeah.
When you can get any one of these.
That's why I haven't bought it. That's why it hasn't showed up yet.
That's why two of us haven't bought it.
So, well, there you go. There is a, again, if you have any Sunday Fun Days that you want to see, leave a comment down below. We appreciate it. I do write these things down. This was one we came up with. But that means Old Forester, spoiler alert, if you don't want to know who won, Early Times Bottled and Bond, and JTS Brown so far are the winners of the 3 that we've done. We got one more. We got a couple more in a Santa sack, and we got one more lineup, and then we're going to do the best of the best, and we can call this a wrap.
Set of Sundays.
Yeah, this is nice, though. These were all 4. Again, if you can get any of these near MSRP, highly recommend them. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.
Cheers.
These are always long. These are always long ones. Try to.